Hey, what's good, my folks? Hey, how y'all doing? Hey, what's good with fam? Hey, how y'all doing? Hey, look, it's Friday. It's the start of the weekend. I hope everybody's gonna have. Matter of fact, I don't hope. I know everybody's gonna have a good weekend. It's how we rocking it out. If you had a tough Friday, cause trust me, man, I was pressed at work, man. They had me carrying too much. But look, fuck all that. Just how I know y'all had a stressful Friday. Look, it's time to unwind. It's time to take all that negativity, bring it all in here. We gonna turn that up, mix that up, flip that, kick that, hit that, and rip that. You already know how we do. It's coming out all positive love. You dig what I'm saying? Oh yeah, and let's start it off. Hey, let's give a shout out to Chikelu Hairbands. I'm so sorry. This is a shout out to Chikelu Hairband. This is my first sponsor. So I can't go too close on it because I don't want y'all to see the number and all that. But yeah, it's I'm gonna put the link on the bottom of my page so y'all can go online. It's a hairband. It's the only hairband that I wear in my hair. Like it's made for real niggas. Like it's made for girls because it look good and all that, but it's made for real dudes because with real dudes, like it stay in your hair, it don't come loose, it don't fall apart like the other ones. You know how rubber bands pop, sometimes goodies pop, all that. This don't pop. They stay in your hair tight. I ain't just saying it because they promote me. I'm just saying it because it's real. I like the product. I ain't gonna promote or push nothing that I don't like and I don't believe in. So hey, this is shit. Just go ahead and check it out, chikeluband.com. Oh, now let's get to business. Now, hey, look, I already asked y'all how y'all doing. We already know how y'all doing. So, look, check this out. Let's get straight off to why I'm making this video. Okay, Nipsey. Oh, yeah, and I forgot. My bad. Look, it's Prolific Blue, too. This the one. This one's Prolific Blue. This shit hard, right? Yeah. Obviously, inspired by Nipsey. But, so, look. Let me see. Okay. I got two videos. The first video is Nipsey. He's talking with the other two dudes that he was working with, the other two business guys, and they were talking about what they're about to do. Now, before I get into all of this, because it's all still on the road to being positive, but yeah, well, let me just get Jay-Z out. It's Jay-Z, right? So the last video I got Jay-Z, he's talking about how you take over a building. You got to come in mopping the floors, and then from mopping the floors, you end up owning the building. You can't own the building if you don't come in and mopping the floors. Or if you do get a chance to own it, you won't own it the right way. So he was basically just talking about that, and it's always good to see him just talking that real game. It's him and Meek Mill, and you see why everybody respects Jay-Z. You see why when Jay-Z comes through, he gets all like yeses. People don't play him. So it's just about just being that true boss and being a boss to be able to make it and still be out free and alive and able to talk to us, you know what I mean? And I want to give a shout out to one of the members of the fam. Like when I remember your name, I'm gonna give you a shout out next video again, because you told me to calm down and tone down on my language. You like the second person that told me to do that. So as you see, like I'm pretty much PG halfway 13 dig. But let's break off in the nip, right? So it's so crazy what he was about to do, and it's crazy because when I look at it now, I'm like, dang, I got the last shot of his car at that spot. Like I got the last shot of it walking up and down before they moved it, and I got the last shot of the whole complex before they switch it up. Because once they switch it up, it's gonna be different. And the thing about it was he was really on different moves, because he was gonna, this is why I love him and miss him even more, because he was gonna gentrify the hood. He wasn't going to let outsiders come and gentrify the hood. He was going to gentrify the hood. He was going to break down buildings, rebuild it, put new house in it, put new people in that house, and put people that want to move upwards in those positions. So I really respect it. And now that he's dead, they still going along with it. That's why I switched over to the Nipsey Tower. And I mean, I thought it was just going to be like a statue or something, but to know that it's going to be an apartment complex, it's going to be, believe they said it's 40 apartments, and then on the other half it's going to be like places for you to eat, but only healthy living. Like I'm pretty sure he's going to go majority by Dr. CB plan. Like I'm pretty sure he's going to go by Dr. CB's plan, and it's going to be just so interesting, because now I see why people was trying to get like hold of his estate. Now I see why they said his baby mama, people's wanted to sue for 100 and something million. Now I see why. Like he was really on some, like, he prolific boss, nip hustle type shit. You already know what it is. And it's just beautiful to see that the marathon is still running. They still put in the progression. It's crazy because they're gonna tear all that down, everything down, and then they're gonna put up new apartments. Like I've been trying to apply, I've been trying to holler at people to get in there I've been trying to holler at people to get in there to try to get like an apartment. Like I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm trying to move in there. I ain't like, that's like the ultimate thing for me. Like that'll be the greatest thing in my life if I can move in there, because I respect him so much, him and X. And Hey, you know, he just got a song out with him and Rick Ross. Just like if you listen, even on this song, he just on some rich boss nigga motivational hood street type shit. Like he even mentioned Tekashi 6ix9ine about being a snitch. He even talk about how that when that nigga's a snitch, like what I expect from him. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just crazy to see all the moves he was making, and to see him go down like that is really irritating. But yeah, I still like the moves. I still like the moves in the direction that we moving in. I feel like as a culture and whole, we moving in a positive direction. I really respect Charlamagne and how they giving him his old little, he getting his run like he just did a big movie or some shit. Only thing I don't like about Charlamagne, I feel like the counseling in a sense has made him a little too soft at times. I feel like Charlamagne should be a little bit harder at times, because you still is a man and a black man, but at times he's a little too, like, you know. But I guess that's the stage that we would hope to get to. But yeah, man, I don't really know. I think I pretty much covered it all. But you know, the boy Nip, it's gonna be hard, bro. Cause the thing about it is, I know they're gonna do the apartment complex, not just here. They're gonna go all throughout Inglewood. He was gonna try to hit the whole LA, all the hoods, which is what I respect and I love about it. And I don't really know about nothing else that's popping up with my dog X. Cause I know Gekyum, he just chilling and shit, growing up. But yeah, man, it's Friday, y'all. And the thing is, like, I don't got a lot of other content on a lot of other BS, because I decided to tighten up on covering all the other stuff. Like, it ain't like I don't pay, like, I pay attention to all the news, like Young Miami getting shot at, all that stuff. But I don't feel like it's a room for me. I don't feel like it's needed for me to cover all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? I feel like y'all want to hear me talk about some of substance, of something that, you know what I mean, y'all can relate to. I get a lot of comments, we talk, we politic. I don't agree with what everybody says. Some of y'all don't agree with what I say, but we still come to a mutual understanding. And it's all about just motivating and positively moving forward and progressing the culture and as a whole. Like, I'm talking about everybody. We just got to be progressive. You dig what I'm saying? I'm trying to make sure I didn't leave out nothing that I know I may have wanted to mention, because I want to make sure I touched on everything. But I pretty much believe I got it all. So yeah, man, you already know what the deal is. I'm about to just post this with the conversation. Y'all look on my videos from the past. Y'all look on my videos from a little further back if you want to see the watcher. Y'all look on my big videos from a little further back if you want to see the if you want to see me walking around with the car and everything. Remember, like, they gonna tear all that down, so that's never gonna be there no more. His car is already gone. I got the last shot of his car being there, the whole area. And for his, you know, I made a documentary for his passing, you know, the celebration of Nipsey. I made a documentary. Like, I just felt inspired to do it. Like, I just wasn't even planning to go that far, but I ended up going to like 5 or 6 different locations, and I filmed it all and I put it all together. So y'all already know what the deal is. I love y'all. I finally shaved up. You see that? I look a little better, huh? I did the shit myself too, huh? Yeah, check that. Believe that. But I'm gonna get up with y'all. Y'all stay good. Y'all stay safe, and y'all be smart out here.
I know it's been a long journey, long history, but this is exactly what we want to be able to do.
Yes, sir.
Our people from our neighborhood owning the dirt, owning the buildings, and building the kind of businesses that our community deserves.
100%. Thank you for that, bro.
Absolutely, man.
This is just full circle for me. Just decades, you know, being in this area, in this parking lot, and then just everything going on outside of this. I think it's perfect timing. It's a perfect intersection for what we're doing with the music, trying to bring tourism to the area, just trying to improve, you know, the community. And I'm excited, you know, Dave, thank you for partnering, making it possible. The sky's the limit for real.
That's right. That's right.
Nah, it's exciting what we plan to do, and I feel bad because they spent so much time and put so much energy into making the Fish Shack and Steve's Barbershop. But our plans for the future are to redevelop this into a mixed development retail and multifamily complex. So the Marathon store will always be there. We'll have the barbershop, the Fish Shack, and some other high quality retail. And then we're gonna build quality, affordable housing on top.
Right.
Hopefully 100 plus units.
That's what we need right here by the train.
Right.
We're gonna have Destination Crenshaw popping off on Crenshaw on the boulevard. Millions of people literally will come from LAX. That'll be their first stop in the city of LA. They'll be able to jump off, come to the Marathon store, and get high quality retail in our community. So it's a big deal for us.
100%.
Yeah.
Win, win, win.
It is. Look at Cowboy. Cowboy looking at them, knowing his girlfriend right around the corner. That's a true player. Kev Mack looking at them hoes, knowing his girlfriend right around the corner. She right around the corner. We just seen her. Kev Mack ain't playing B. You be around that nigga for 6 seconds, but that nigga Kev Mack. All right. Kev Mack is a dog, boy. That nigga done wait 6 seconds.